Basically, to just listen to what I'm saying, because looks can be deceiving. Ah! Alright. Yes, yes. It's easy to do the black magic, but when you're not successful, it's going to backfire 10 times worse. Don't know if black magic works, so they do it multiple times to get a reaction out of Divine Feminine. And they think that because they don't get a reaction out of Divine Feminine, that she don't know the type of stuff that they were doing to her. And once they run out of time for their debt to be paid, they're mad because of the karma they receive for trying to do black magic on Divine Feminine, that they do more black magic. And it's like they're saying, how come you don't realize what we're doing to you, that you keep letting it happen and you not realizing or whatever. But then it's like when the karma backfire, or that's what they think. Dang, I forgot my lip gloss. But that's what they think, that you don't, by you not giving a reaction, you have won. So you're being protected against the black magic that they put out on you. But but it's like, on their behalf, why are you steady trying to do black magic on me if you see that I'm not giving you a reaction and you just gonna receive the black magic that you tried to put out on me? It's like, when are you gonna give up? And it's like I don't know. They probably said, I'll get Divine Feminine to do this, and when the Divine Feminine don't respond, they say, they try to manipulate energies. They get somebody else to do it and make it seem like, yeah, that's the Divine Feminine I was talking about, so therefore I don't owe you nothing because I got them to do it. But then it's like, no, I could have sworn you was talking about this person. It was like, no, or whatever. I don't know. Or they know that they can't get a reaction out of you, so they try to get somebody else to get a reaction, and then they take over as if like, no, that was all me. I made them do that, but they had to get somebody that was close. Yeah. And I was reading a reader, and she said that the devil don't care if you ask him for $1. When it's time to pay him back, you gonna owe him more than $1, because he charging you for the time it took to pay him, and he charging you, I don't know. A Libra, Divine Masculine found out the baby wasn't his. So when his intuition was telling him that the baby not his, he wasn't with the karmic feminine yet. So he assumed that because at the time Divine Feminine brought it to him, that he was supposed to tell Divine Feminine, that's not my baby, and move how he moved, just to be with this karmic, and everything he thought was gonna come from Divine Feminine, the reason why he skipped her, is coming from this karmic. And that's what the BM number 2 did. Because they be doing time skips and stuff, they be jumping in people's life to see, okay, you ain't got nothing coming right now, let's try to get you to do this so I can get this blessing for this, because this look good right now and I know that. Or because I say, why you so focused on Divine Feminine life, is because they don't have a life, because they sold their soul. So they probably was selling their bodies, doing all this other stuff, and they probably had abortions before. So it's like, you voluntarily got an abortion because you wasn't ready to be a mom, or whatever the case may be. You killed a person. Like, it doesn't matter how big of an atom, because we're still atoms. So it's like, what? No. Abundance. Karmic Feminine was warned, not gonna trick me into losing my Divine Masculine, and it's rehearsed. So they have to wake up every day and rehearse what it is, so they don't forget it or get mixed up. But this just confirmed that somewhere down the line, one of these karmics convinced Divine Feminine that the masculine didn't want her, so that she would focus somewhere else, and this masculine would be trying to get Divine Feminine's attention, but she would be ignoring him. So then they would get in the masculine head and be like, yeah, she feel this type of way about you. And when Divine Feminine moves away, he sees it and he believes it. So if I'm talking, y'all, bisexual, keep them damaged. 3D, 5D, fantasize, comments doing in 3D, only way to feel important. So on Divine Masculine's behalf is he takes these weaker women, like he figured that he would have his cake and eat it too. He knew that the karmic was using Divine Feminine. This is allegedly, y'all. Don't, these just my just what I, what I feel, how I operate. But anyway, not saying that I do these things. I'm just saying how my mind process things, not how I operate. But he figured that he could have the looks and the brains by this karmic using Divine Feminine's energy. But Divine Feminine felt that energy and was like thinking that that's how, that's why it caused a lot of confusions. And then with, I don't know, all you have to do is just say it. They get addicted, Divine Feminine walks away, and they stuck thirsty, so they manipulate black magic. What's I'm addicted to your love. I can't get enough. Yes. No. Want Divine Feminine to check into a mental hospital because they can't control her. And that's another thing. They want Divine Feminine to seem like she's crazy, so that they want Divine Feminine to act out so there could be witnesses, and put her in a mental hospital so that she could get on this medication. So when she's under these medications, that they could control her easily. But business, inhale, exhale, front, talking tough, but they really soft. The man plays dumb, manipulate kids, marriage, cheat. So it's like this masculine wants this karmic feminine to make Divine Feminine jealous, but now things are not going how they were planned, and he's trying to find a way out of it, but he don't want to, like, and the real reason he ain't making no moves right now is because it's cold. He don't want to be trying to be in hotels and all that stuff like that in the wintertime. He don't want to have to sleep in his car in the wintertime, and he don't want to have to sleep in no bando in the wintertime. And he don't want to be in nobody else's crib where they got to tell him what time to come in, all that stuff like that. Truth coming out, not giving up, having plenty leadership, misunderstanding, keep quiet. Karmic Feminine trying hard to get answers. They played themselves. With or without black magic, Divine Feminine do what the karmic is forcing him to do. Divine Masculine don't know because he can't tell the difference. Karmic Feminine does it, make sure to not stop, might not find somebody like that again because of what Karmic Feminine don't can't keep it. I don't know, basically saying without Divine Feminine's energy, this karmic cannot keep this Divine Masculine because she's not going to fulfill him the way he wants to be fulfilled. Looked into Divine Feminine's life, saw they weren't any manipulate out of gifts versus minding their own business, not any decision made. Stop around. Like, it's more to it than, I don't know. They didn't know. I can't explain it. Divine Masculine asking questions, Divine Feminine versus Karmic Feminine. Get Divine Feminine to say what, or see what would Divine Feminine say. What? So I think he's trying to approach the karmic to see, like, a last minute thought or whatever, to see what the karmic would say. And then she'll give her answer and da 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 da. But then when he connects with divine feminine, the answer is different. And sometimes he'll ask the karmic and she'll be like, oh no, babe, let me think about it. I'm busy right now, da da da. Just so she could channel divine feminine's energy and get the answer and then come back to him and then he'd be like, yeah, babe, that's right. And then when he asks divine feminine, because the karmic already, she probably used his energy to confuse divine feminine so that divine feminine would say what the karmic feminine wanted to say. And I'm gonna cut this right here.